Shalom's telling me he's out here hunting.
Yeah? Hunting for what?
I'm very particular about what I kill. I'm not death that you recognize me. What is this place?
Hi, I'm Sophia Jessica, and this is Angel, and welcome to the fan carpet.
Hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry about the delay. There was a fly, and then the messenger was being weird. It asked me to create pin codes, and I was like, I just get into the messages.
No worries. Yeah, no worries at all. It's such a pleasure to speak to you. I've been wanting to speak to you for a very long time, ever since seeing I Am Rage. So yeah,
Was
you
back
definitely
in 2022, 2023?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously
That's
you were in Rapper Dracula with a friend of mine. So yeah.
Yeah, we did it. Finally here.
And now you're here. So yeah, and we'll jump straight in. So if we go back to the beginning, was there a defining moment for you to get into the industry?
Defining moment. I wouldn't say there's a defining moment. I just loved acting from a very young age. We had a camcorder at home, so as kids, we'd sort of record ourselves reenacting scenes from different films and things. And I did it. I studied drama in school and sixth form, and then, do you know? I think actually in sixth form, I decided to think I want to be in that industry. That's when I started to feel like maybe I could. Probably mostly because of my drama teacher at the time, who's very supportive. NJ, Mandy Johnson, shout out.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think the encouragement helps definitely. But even then, you think, okay, but how can you become like a proper working actor? Like, how do you form your own journey in it? So I studied script writing at first because I'm a storyteller, and I think that it gave me like another window into the film industry because it's just another avenue, it's another perspective. And I think the more you understand sort of like how everything works, how all the cogs work, the more you can deliver. I mean, as an actor, if you want to be an actor, or if you're a director, the more you understand about acting, the more it all kind of ties into itself, doesn't it? So
Absolutely.
didn't answer the question. Did we just go off on a tangent?
No, you did perfectly. And absolutely, because I often find that the best directors that have been actors before. So, and when they go back in front of the camera as an actor, they tend to be better than what they were previously. But Ben Affleck's a good example.
Yeah. I think as if they've done acting and then they turn to directing, they sort of already understand how the actor's going to be thinking, so they understand how to speak to the actor in a way that makes sense. Whereas some directors, if they haven't done that, they can't quite bridge the gap. So they're talking to the actors and just expecting the actors to know, and the actor's like, I don't know what you're.
Yeah,
I'm going to guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got a very exciting project coming up called Primal Games. What can you tell us about that, and what it was about this film that made you want to tell this story?
Primal Games. Well, I've worked with the director David before. So when he came to me and said on I'm Rage actually. So when he said, I've got this film, do you want to do it? I was like, it's very cool. The character as well is very different to any characters I've played before. Can I do spoilers on this? Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I mean, they're clones, so for this character, because it wasn't just one character I was playing. It was like one character that then changes, and then later on I'm a clone of that same character, but it's a different. Even though it's the same person, she's gone through different things, and she then evolves. So it was basically like playing multiple different characters with one character.
Like channeling Tatiana Maslany as in Orphan Black.
Yeah, very, very much. Yeah, like that. So the same person, but completely, it's just different backgrounds. So, different circumstances bring out different parts of her. So yeah, that was a challenge. Very cool. But obviously, like working with David and Lorraine and Chris, people that worked before, and the makeup artist. It was like a reuniting of people. I also got to work with Gary Casper, who I wanted to work with before, because
Mhm.
I think he was supposed to be in I Am Rage originally, but he had to pull out last minute. So it was nice to actually finally get to work with him. He's a beautiful, beautiful person, beautiful human.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So what does it mean for you to be a storyteller and tell stories in this way?
I think it's in me. I have to. It's it's not even a choice really. It's something I just feel compelled to do. I'm not sort of telling a story, writing. Even when I paint as well. Even if I'm painting, like my paintings are telling their own stories. I won't like art for me is like another outlet. I don't try and dictate what that story is necessarily. That's kind of like if I can't put things into words or expressions, that's just a different way of expressing it.
Hmm.
Um, but I think it's integral to like humanity, really, isn't it? Storytelling. I think
Yeah.
it's a very
Well,
special thing. And if
well,
you do your story, you can connect with people and you can make them feel something and resonate somehow. That's the gift. I don't know. That's what it's about. So
absolutely. And like human beings, all the way back to cave paintings, we've always told stories.
yeah, and connect with each other, and
Mm.
or you tell stories around campfires. People saying, "Oh, cinema's going to be dead," and I just think people like to get together and watch films and watch plays or whatever together. Like it's an important connection thing, and talk about it afterwards. I don't think that's ever going to be a dead thing because you just like it too much. It's a social thing.
Absolutely. I mean, I saw just yesterday. I was at the cinema to see Naked Gun, and
Is
then I
it
went
good?
to. It's very good. It's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's out in a few weeks, but yeah, it's it's great. It's what you want it to be, and Liam Neeson's wonderful. And then I saw Fantastic Four, and like both times the auditoriums were full.
Yeah,
There weren't many like empty seats.
that's good. That's good. Because people want to, they want to enjoy themselves.
Mm,
It's an escape. Once you go into the cinema, like you're not sitting and watching things in your home is fine, but there's distractions. I've got three cats. You might have kids, whatever. There's always things going on. Where you go into the cinema, it's like an enclosed space. That's your focus. Just a big screen and popcorn. I love popcorn.
right, yeah. Yeah, oh, it was a press screening that I was at for Naked Gun, so I've got a bag full of popcorn down here,
Oh,
like
wow.
four bags of popcorn in there. So I like it. It's that, and it's the like that. They're not a sponsor or anything, but I like the Jimmy's. They're a brand that do
Oh,
like salted and sweet at the same time.
oh.
It's quite nice. So
I mean,
yeah,
you
I've
didn't
got a
finish
few.
all your popcorn?
No, these are extra bags. I had two bags in the actual auditorium itself, but these are
Yeah.
extra ones that I picked up afterwards because they just get thrown away. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, good man.
uh,
After my own heart.
I like popcorn. So do you have any memories from filming Primal games that you'll remember for the rest of your career?
Many memories of filming Primal games that I remember. It's my first time on wires, so that was really, really, really. I've wanted to go on wires for ages, but yeah, I finally got to fly through trees, and it's just fun. It's really, really fun. The once you work out how to land in wires, then you got it sorted. At first, like going up in the air, like, whoop, and then you get brought down, and it's just the landing. Once you work out how to land, you're good.
Mm.
Um, Although before that, you can do a bit wobbly, but yeah. So I flew through trees on wires, shooting guns. That was yes. And then the weather was absolutely crazy. I think indie films all have their own problems. They all have, and a lot of the problems if you're filming outside are going to be weather related, especially if you're like in England and the weather's crazy. I think we have like
Hmm.
five different like weather climates, whatever it is. I can't remember exactly what they say, but yes, that's why we get so many like sudden changes in weather.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, the weather's always going to be a little bit of an issue. But yeah, I think we had three red storm warnings whilst we were out there, so we just got shut down because it was just hail and proper storms. But then you get through it. You're freezing cold, but it's the people that you do it with. I think that's what gets you through. It's like it bonds you extra.
Absolutely. So what are you hoping audience will take away from Primal games when they see it?
I think it's fun, hopefully. So I think that I want them to just enjoy themselves. I think um, there is like a question on the morality of humans, and what, without again giving too much away, but like because it's in a theme park with clones, and what people feel like they can just do with those clones, almost Westworldy in that sort of aspect. Mostly, I just want them to have fun and enjoy the kick-ass side of it. But yeah, there is like a deeper like moral core, and um, a bit of a love story. But my character's broken into two, so it's kind of like a yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I want the audience to enjoy themselves.
Oh, excellent. So what do you think the future holds for Primal Games, and do you think that there are more stories to tell within this world?
There could be more stories to tell within the world of Primal Games. Um, I think it works well as just like a standalone thing as it is, but the ending is a little bit ambiguous as well. Like you could, work more from that um, with the clones. I don't know. I don't know if anyone that died could be brought back necessarily unless they turn out to be a clone. I don't know. You could go deep, I suppose. You go deep into that world and like
Yeah,
turns out everyone's a clone. But yeah. I don't know. That's
awesome.
up to David. David's the mastermind of that. So
Awesome. So the action genre, is that a genre that you gravitate towards, since it gives you the chance to showcase your athleticism?
yeah, the action genre is like I don't ever want to be pigeonholed, but
Mm,
I really enjoy it. I find it the easiest to just switch into. Like I can just go. I can just do it. And when I'm on set, it doesn't feel like I'm working. I'm just having fun doing all these moves and all the rehearsals. I find really fun. It's I find rehearsing like anything fun anyway, because even like dramas and psychological thrillers and stuff. I do enjoy it. I do love doing it and want to do more of it, but I also love doing other things too. So when you blend genres, I think it's really cool. So I do a lot of action horror, but yeah, you can action comedy as well. Like you can do a lot with it. So I think, and it's very popular. I
mm.
think it's action fans are pretty loyal. Horror fans are pretty loyal. So I think that's why they blend well together.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. You recently earned a new rank in Jiu-Jitsu. What has that journey been like for you?
So I'm brown belt in jiu-jitsu now. So yeah, was that last month? Jiu-jitsu. So I started jiu-jitsu because I did an MMA charity fight, because I was already doing some kicking and kickboxing stuff, but I was like, oh, I'll learn some jiu-jitsu as well. It said like learn some free jiu-jitsu, so I started it, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, I can do this. I can actually do it. When I was in sixth form, I used to roll around and wrestle with my friends, my guy friends, on like the floor of our common room anyway, because I enjoy that. Like it's just fun for me. So it was just
Mm,
like I just got to do this in like a proper environment for it. And then once you start learning, you realize how much there is to learn. Like there's a lot you can do with jiu-jitsu, and it's so different depending on people's bodies. And I don't know, every time you roll with someone for the first time, you don't know what they're going to do really. You can size
mm.
them up and be like, okay, you got long legs, whatever, blah, blah, but you don't know what their game's going to be like. So it's really cool. It's really interesting. I think about it a lot, like a psycho in the shower. I'm like, um, but yeah, getting to the brown belt was, I guess I started properly doing jiu-jitsu in 2021. So from 2021 to 2025, there's 4 years to get to brown, which is pretty fast. But
Mm.
I mean, I do it quite intensely, so everyone has their own journeys. Um, but I just won the British Open, which was pretty cool. And plans to maybe do the Worlds next month. So we'll see how that goes, because things might come up. You never know. I think that's the thing with like acting, is like I can want to train as much as I like, but if I have to go places and train, go places and film, I can't really necessarily keep up with my training.
Mm.
But with Iron Rage and Primal Games, both times I worked with Chris, who's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So when we found out we both did jiu-jitsu, I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. and he literally like brought in yoga mats and like duct taped them together in the forest just so we could like get some jujitsu in between as well, which is really nice. So
That's awesome.
get it where you can.
Absolutely, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you're a writer, actress, and producer. What are you working on currently that you can talk about?
I can talk about. I can't really say too much about things, but there's a couple of projects in line. One of them actually I've written and trying to get off the ground. I think it's got legs. It'll be like an action comedy. I can't say too much because you'll see what happens. But and there's another one I'm working on with David again, which would be another actiony horror. Because they're popular, it works, and when you work with the same people, you kind of have like a good rapport. It's just easy, like things get done so much faster. And there's potentially a sequel for another one of my films that isn't even out yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But, but the
Awesome.
other film's coming out soon, but there's been no it's in post production. So when that comes out, I'll be able to say more.
Awesome.
So that's very vague. I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, perfect. You're booked and busy. That's what we like to hear. So, who inspires you in the industry?
Oh, you mean like
Other
actor?
actors, directors, writers, even
Oh,
in the martial arts world, because
oh
there is
God,
some
that's
crossover.
there's so many. Yeah, oof, I get inspired a lot. I guess actor wise, Mila Jovovich, because she was like one of the reasons I wanted to be an action actress.
Hmm.
Same as Angelina Jolie. Like I watched them and I was like, I want to do that. What they do, I want to do that. They don't like do so. Actually, Mila does it now still, but Angelina's kind of like taking a back seat from action stuff. I get that, but yeah, like the kind of like kick-ass female. I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. Um, oh God, it's a hard one because there's so many.
Yeah, there are.
Oh gosh. I like Tim Burton for his quirky stories.
Hmm.
Stories. Oh, I'm trying to think. Clint Eastwood,
Yeah, he's a good one.
I think he's a really good actor turned director.
Hmm.
Um, he always had like a lot of gravitas in his acting roles, like iconic acting roles, and then
Mm.
with his directing, he seems like he takes on and directs really like heart. I don't know, like resonating films.
Hmm.
And I think he seems to have good morals as a person. Like he seems like a good person as well. I don't know. I think overall you think that's quite nice actually.
Yeah,
Keanu
awesome.
Reeves. Why could I not think of him?
Keanu Reeves, yeah,
What a nice
absolutely.
person. No one ever has anything nasty to say about Keanu Reeves. Not like isn't that one of the like the best things in life to not I don't know.
Yeah,
Like you can achieve all you want, but how you make people feel overall is the like the end goal.
absolutely.
Make people feel well.
And how did your audition go the other day?
Which one? Done a few recently. Oh, how,
There was one that clashed with when we first organized this.
oh yeah, that was I think it went well. You never
Okay.
know. Still waiting to find out. I will find out. I was trying to twirl a toothbrush like a weapon for ages. Don't ask. It was fun. It was very like the overall concept is really fun. But yeah, it's like a skill set. I was like, do I have that skill set? We'll find out. And yeah,
Okay, awesome.
you just
All
have
right,
to
well,
adapt as an actor. You just have to like constantly learn new things.
absolutely,
Toothbrush twirling.
absolutely. Yeah, toothbrush twirling, great, awesome.
Yeah.
So stunts are finally getting some recognition by the Academy. What does that mean to you as someone who does their own stunts?
I think it's very important. I mean, I don't do crazy stunts. Like I've always done my own stunts, but I haven't gone like flying off of, you know, 7 foot buildings, whatever. I don't know. They're kind of like quite muted, my stunts, really, if you think about it. I've done flatbacks and stuff, but obviously my wires, but I'm not like a fully fledged stunt person
Hmm.
because I haven't done like the training. Like they are amazing, those professionals. And I think they put their lives on the line a lot. The whole body's on the line, and to not get the recognition for that is a crime. So I think it's really good. I think it's high time. It's well past its time. So yeah. I think is it Jackie Chan used to do all his own stunts as well, but he got recognition for it. But you know, it's an art form.
It is, absolutely. So do you have a dream role or a role that you'd love to bring to life?
I'd love to play Lara Croft. I've said it before, but I don't know. I think there's so much weirdness around that character and the casting now. I don't know, it'd be weird. And like, are there more stories to tell with her? Like, who knows? But that'd be pretty cool. Or like a character like that. I want to do an adventure in the jungle type role, basically. I think then I'd be satisfied. And fight some zombies, which could be on the cards soon, anyway, or next year. I've heard. So might be fighting zombies next year, which would be a dream come true. Yeah, awesome. I've been a zombie like years and years ago. One of my first roles, literally when I first started out in the film, was a zombie. So it's time I
Awesome. So where can we find you online to keep up with everything you're doing?
I post stuff on Instagram intermittently. I've just joined TikTok, literally just joined, so I've got to like upload some stuff, and then you'll be able to like follow me on there. Finally joining the cool kids. I don't know, is it cool? I think it's cool. Who knows?
I have no idea. I'm 41. I don't know what's. I have no idea. I have a hard enough time with Instagram.
So many things.
Let alone another platform to try and work out how to use. All right. Well, this has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time, and enjoy the rest of your day and your roles that are coming up, and let us know about Primal Games. And do some more stuff.
If anything else comes out, I'll let you know as well.
All right, cool. You look after yourself. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram for more content. Bye for now.
Intelligence upgrade complete.
This has been a 5-star review for sure.
Show what you can do. I hear a siren. Maybe you were wrong about me. I'm dangerous and still. Why don't you give me a sign like the sea? Everybody thinks that I'm okay. Sometimes I think I am too. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm waiting for the shockwaves to begin. Oh, won't you let me hold you for one time? Just a rainy day in a London cafe. A London cafe. So give me one last serenade. Say to me or swear at me till the night turns into day. And it was a shame when daylight faded, because we didn't notice at all.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.